நீங்க என்ன சொல்றீங்க எனக்கு புரியும், திருப்பி இங்கிலீஷில் பேசுறது எனக்கு முடியாது. So many people have this problem of I understand what you are speaking, but I cannot reply back to you in English. Are you one of them? Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Cornerstone Skills, and I am here to help you build up on your fluency and your confidence in speaking English and in your communication skills. So when my students come the first time, the first question I ask them is, could you tell me something about yourself? I would like to know something about you. And that is when they say, നിങ്ങൾ എന്താണ് സംസാരിക്കുന്നത് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാകും, പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് മറുപടി പറയാൻ കഴിയില്ല. If I have to say it in Tamil, நீங்க என்ன சொல்றீங்க எனக்கு புரியும், திருப்பி இங்கிலீஷில் பேசுறது எனக்கு முடியாது. So what do I tell them? Really? I do not believe that. You guys are educated guys. You guys have finished studying. You're qualified guys. And to tell me that you do not know English, I cannot believe it. I said the problem is you have come here with a baggage. A baggage which contains all the negative factors that is preventing you from speaking English. And there are certain factors that hold us back and prevent us from opening our mouth and speaking in English. So let us discuss a few of them, and there are 5 factors I want to bring to your notice about why we hold back whenever we have to speak in English. The very first one is lack of confidence. One of the most significant barriers to speak a language is lack of confidence. We fear we make mistakes. We fear that we would be misunderstood, or maybe we will sound stupid or foolish. And this self-doubt prevents us from opening our mouth. So this self-doubt prevents us from expressing ourselves in English or making any kind of conversation in English. The second one is the worst, the fear of judgment. It is quite related to lack of confidence. We get so scared to open our mouth. We think people will laugh at us and ridicule us. Fear grips us even before we begin to speak. The very thought that we have to speak, the very thought that we have to open our mouth grips us with fear. Why? Because we don't like to be ridiculed. We don't like people making fun of us. Even in my case, I'm not very fluent in Tamil because my mother tongue is Malayalam. I'm not very fluent in Tamil, but I make an effort to talk to people in Tamil when I meet my Tamil friends or anybody. But my husband feels so ashamed. He is so terrified when I open my mouth and speak in Tamil. Why? Because he is scared that people will ridicule his wife and laugh at his wife. But we got to be like little children. Little children, they laugh along with others who laugh at them. Most children. Now the third reason for not opening our mouth and speaking up in English is because of our limited vocabulary. Poor vocabulary, we are stuck for lack of words. Having a limited knowledge of vocabulary can make it very challenging to construct sentences or even contribute to a conversation. Learners, beginners, they will feel so frustrated because they want to say something, but they are stuck because the right words have not come into their mouth. And thus they are unable to express their thoughts. Expanding your vocabulary through consistent reading and vocabulary exercises and exposure to good English material can help you to overcome this barrier. Make it a point. Even today I do it. Make it a point to write down new words. Make the sentences and use them in your conversation. The fourth important point is lack of practice. Lack of practice in speaking. You have to speak. Language learning is not only about understanding the language, it requires active speaking practice. Without regular opportunities to engage in conversation, learners struggle to develop a speaking skill. Look for opportunities where you can make conversation to someone in English. Maybe you lack an English environment, and that is the reason you do not have someone to make conversation with. Or even lack of confidence to initiate a conversation. You can always go start a conversation in English. You need confidence for that. Build up your confidence in that. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. It doesn't matter if people laugh at you. Take that opportunity to go and initiate a conversation. And the last one is grammar. The fifth point is grammar and sentence structure. Another major problem is wondering if my grammar is right. Most people wonder, is my grammar right? Now, don't focus too much on grammar when you are speaking. You will stumble. Just learn basic grammar. I know how it is. In the initial years when I was learning to speak Tamil, I would ask myself, is it Varingala or Varain or Varumata? I thought, might as well, if I don't know, I will ask the person. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can always ask that person, did I speak right? Be bold and ask the person to correct you. That's how you build up your confidence. It is good to master your grammar and sentence structure for effective communication, no doubt about it. However, as a beginner, we often hesitate to speak only because of our concerns of this grammar mistake. The fear of making errors or sounding unnatural can significantly hold you back from speaking English fluently. Remember, making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process. So, in conclusion, although understanding English is undoubtedly very important, overcoming these barriers to speak is very crucial in becoming more and more fluent in English. Take steps to boost your confidence. Embrace all these potential judgmental remarks as learning opportunities. I always tell my students, be open for constructive criticism. Criticism that will build you up. Expand your vocabulary. Seek practice in English. Actively seek speaking practice. Be desperate to look for somebody to talk to in English. And remember, making mistakes is a part of your journey. Practice makes perfect. Don't forget that. Practice makes perfect. So let's challenge ourselves to overcome these obstacles and continue to work on improving our English speaking skills. Write in the comments below, what is your greatest challenge about speaking in English? And don't forget to listen to my previous video on a day at the beach where you will learn a lot of vocabulary. See you in my next video. Bye-bye. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button. Bye-bye.